Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Man's Land for part 2 of my new Let's Play series. In the episode 1, the introduction episode, we obviously cleared the logs that were here and we started to clear a few trees from around the farm. I am going to clear a few other little bits and pieces today, starting with the hunting tower we're going to get rid of. Not really seeing myself as being a hunter. I'm going to get rid of the broken water mill as well. Right, there's a couple of other things we need to go and get for our farm. Obviously, I cut down some trees, so there's a couple of stumps I need to get rid of. So I need to go get myself a stump grinder, and then we're going to have a bit of a look at equipment and stuff, because to make some serious money, we're going to need to be able to get rid of trees in bulk on this map. You know, we're going to have to get rid of things fairly quickly. Now, I don't know whether to get rid of the rocks as well on the map, but we may do. So one of the things I'm thinking of doing, or adding, to this place, if I can find it, under miscellaneous, it's finding where Alien Jim's hidden everything. Big thing. The sawmill. That is what we could probably do with. We could probably do with adding a sawmill. Now, the reason for that is fairly simple. We kind of want the sawmill to do log sales, selling massive logs and making lots of money from doing that. Selling station for root crops. So I think if we was to get a sawmill, we'd find somewhere potentially to place it and have a quick look where the trigger is for it. Looks like it's on that side. Right, okay. That's fine. We're probably going to place one of them, because then we can obviously sell bulk logs. So, and we'll probably remove the trees anyway that are around it. So anyway, we'll give that a bit of a go. There we go. Now we've got a serious log selling property where we can sell all our logs and make lots of real money. Right, so let's go to the store. Now we're going to want the stump cutter, so let's hop in our John Deere. Drop this off over here. Now our forks, our log forks. Drop the weight off the back, quickly spin around, put it on the front. Our little tiny little tractor, this. It's really not up to much. I kind of regret buying it, actually. I kind of realised after episode 1, I was like, probably should have bought something a bit bigger, a bit meatier, you know. Maybe not necessarily a tractor in the first instance. I think a wheel loader probably would have been more appropriate to handle log hauling. Anyway, we'll drive down to the shop. We'll grab ourselves our stump grinder. Set to work. Now obviously at some point I'm going to need to be replanting trees as well on this map. And planting some trees, because obviously one of the things we are going to be doing, we're going to be doing quite a bit of logging initially. Get things kind of working. And there's a fair few trees around the place, which will make that entirely feasible. As we jump in cab. Another thing I probably need to get is a little tippy trailer. And the reason for that is obviously we've got a silo which still has some crops in it, leftover crops. And I'm probably going to get rid of them. Just sell the silo. In fact, actually, I could probably just sell the silo and we would get the crops gone as well, wouldn't we? Probably not a bad idea. Yeah, if we find the silo, got a whole bunch of stuff in it. So if we sell that, perfect. Might get rid of the old bale shelter as well. We'll see how that goes. So I sold a building and we got a little bit of crops. Sold two. Let's go get a stump grinder. We want to be in the forestry section. What we have got available to us. So we've got a portable wood chipper there, by the way. The T-Rex. If I had a hook lift truck, I could use that as a portable wood chipper. That could be useful a little bit later on. But for now, we're just going to grab one of those. Our very own stump grinder. Very own personal. Oh yeah. So we'll head back to the farm quickly. And what we'll do is we'll remove the stumps from the couple that I've already cut down, and then we'll look at chopping down a couple of some more trees. We'll log them up, and then we'll see if we can actually sell them and see what kind of money we get for logs as opposed to the wood chips that we got previously. And then we'll have a bit of a look at what else we can add to our little farm to help us make some money relatively early on. Bearing in mind we've only got $185,000 left out of our starting funds, so we kind of need to be a little bit kind of careful what we've got available to us. So there we go, lovely lumber mill. I probably ought to check those bales and see if they are sellable. If they are, then we're definitely getting them picked up, put on the old bandit trailer there, and getting them sold fairly quick, smartish. Right, there's a log here. Right, now we need to find the second log. I think it's there. It's what? I think I only chopped down 2 from here, didn't I? We'll soon find out. There's going to be quite a few little trees being removed from around this area. Right. So, chainsaw ready. Can't crouch. That's something to do with the third person mod. I can jump, but I can't crouch. Trees go a bit weird. They don't fall over. Oh, we got a tree falling. Delimit. Let me just have a look. Key bindings. Crouch. Got for crouch. Yeah, it should be Y. But it's not doing it. Right, let's start from the bottom end of the log. Chop it in the middle, roughly. Oh, the other trees fell over too. Perfect. Right. Now, middle of the little log. That will do. Kind of hoping that tree would fall over. Alas, it didn't. Chop another lump out of it. Go in. Again, we'll delimb the tree as best we can. We want to chop this. This one's a little bit longer. Got that bit there. Got that bit in the middle there. The okie dokie. I need to take that bit and chuck that in the wood chipper. So there you go. You go in there. All jolly nicey nice. Right, we're going to need the straps. We're gonna need the straps again. Right, I'm gonna put the weight over here for now. I'm not gonna be trying to lift them as such. I'm just gonna be dragging the logs, putting them in that cell point. Obviously, if we had a Scorpion King, this would be so much easier to do. However, if I'm a bit clever here, what I could do, I suppose, is try and put all the logs together in a heap. Make the logs in one go. Have I logged that one up? It's fine. In your face, chickens! Sorry, that has absolutely no meaning to anybody, that reference. That was something that appeared on on my multiplayer server the other evening, playing with Mr. Helgi, when I'd been giving him a little bit of banter about the fact he hadn't made a lot of money on the server. I'd spent one evening and I made about just over 300 grand by myself, and then as I was playing last night, I made the chickens, when we slept through the night, the chickens at the chicken coop made like, I think it was like 18 grand or something from their eggs. And I was giving Mr. Helgi a bit of stick about the fact that the chickens are at that moment in time worth a lot more to the farm than he was, which prompted him to go get to take the wheel loader and start trying to empty I think it was close to 160,000 litres of silage by himself out of a silage bunker. Bearing in mind, I was the one that filled the bunker, I was the one that mowed the grass, I was the one that windrowed it, I was the one that loading wagoned it, I was the one that then tipped it all in the bunker, I was the one that spent ages then compacting it and had covered it over to start fermenting. So he was only doing the very last little bit of the process, really, putting it in the trailer and taking it off to sell. But when he did sell the silage, I think he got something like 15,000 bucks. I think it was like $15,000 for each trailer that he sold. And of course, the minute he sold one of the trailer loads and it come up $15,000, totally out of character for Mr. Helgi, he come on the voice chat in game and was like, "In your face, chickens!" And he was literally having like a competition. I think he was literally having a battle with the chickens to see who make the most money for the farm. It's like, the chickens aren't real, Mr. Helgi. He was like, "In your face, chickens!" So I said to him that after that, I was like, if I ever decide to do like merchandise like other streamers, YouTubers and stuff, and we ever come up with, I ever like decide to do like a channel t-shirt or something like that for people to buy who want to support me and the channel, I said to him I would have to get an "In Your Face Chickens" t-shirt design. I says, that's going to be mine, I'm going to copyright that right now. So no one else can steal it and use it, because apparently some of the other things that I've come out with in the past that I thought were like really cool, and I thought, oh, that was kind of a funny thing to say, that'd make a great t-shirt. I've then found out that somebody's already doing it, like the whole "it'll be fine, You know, if you say it'll be fine, I was like, oh, that would make a great t-shirt slogan. It'll be fine. And then apparently it turns out there's another YouTuber who uses that. Some woman or something that uses it in her videos and stuff, and I was like, crap, beat me to it. Yeah. It'll be fine. So yeah, the new channel catchphrase is going to be in your face chickens. Because I just find that to be so hilarious. Why can't I reverse properly? Well, I'm caught on something, clearly. There we go. I probably should have chopped more trees down at that place because it's a little bit crowded in there. Hey, here's some logs at my very own brand new sawmill place. So we're going to get a few more. Obviously, like I say, it would be more ideal, I think, to have a wheel loader to do this, because a wheel loader obviously will be able to handle a lot more logs than this unfortunate little tractor can manage. I was hoping that was going to grab that log because I couldn't quite see it. That'll do. That'll grab it. We've got some bits of tree on it. Job done. So again, we'll take this. So we're gonna. So this is like three little trees that we've chopped down. And we're gonna see how much money we make by doing this. Right. So there's a few bits of log there. Is it going to be fetch me more or less than the wood chips? Bearing in mind, obviously, it's cost us like 60 grand to build this thing. 18,511 for the sold wood. 18,000 for 3 trees. Now these do look like they are real bales to me. So that'll be the thing then. I'm going to have to take all of these. I'm going to have to get these sold. Sell all the leftovers. Anything we can make money. Because obviously, with all the trees there, the big clump of them, the big patch of trees, I need some way. We're not going to be able to sell the grass bales, that's the only thing. A little bit worrying. we'll quickly load these up. A lot of these bales up. Whiz them down to the sell point down by the store. I probably ought to take that silage bale, because that's probably worth a few quid. That's probably worth a few dollars. And all the actual bales. Worried about stacking them neatly. As such, I just want them on the trailer. Obviously, we'll have to do a second trip for the round ones. Important thing is getting rid of some of this stuff that's lying around and just laying around the farm. Oh, that'll do. I got 3 of them that time. And that's another thing as well. I've picked up 3 bales there, and this tractor is quite happy with 3 bales. Compared to my multiplayer server, where I'm picking up some pallets from some of the production buildings on them that are built into the map. They are incredibly heavy, and doesn't matter how big a tractor I have, with however much weight I put on the back of it, I cannot pick the pallets up from the production buildings without the tractor basically tipping right forward on its nose, rear wheels, you know, 10 feet up in the air sort of thing. Completely impossible to drive. And yet this little tiny little 6M tractor here can pick up and carry 3 bales quite happily. Without any issues. Might have just overloaded that a bit. Might have to put a bale on the back there. A little bit front heavy on that trailer. People say, well, that's where you should have bought the other trailer with the support. Quite right. Still a possibility, you know. Seasons mod. There's a good chance if I go back to the shop, I might be able to get full price for that trailer. Cash that trailer in and get the other one. Move that out the way, move the tractor out. Right, we're going to whiz these down then to the bottom of the map quite quick. Hopefully. That'll be grandiose. Oh. Whoa! No steering, no front end. Right, change of plans. The truck ain't gonna cut it, is it? We're gonna have to take the tractor. Hook the tractor up to the trailer. Assuming the tractor's got a bit more weight. And I definitely think I'm going to swap the trailer. It was a nice trailer, it was a nice idea. However, he says, as he zooms in to get a screenshot, didn't really work, did it? But we can sell these bales, that'll make us a little bit more money. Set to work moving some more trees. No point is here. A little bit of money, not a terrible amount. Ditch the American Bandit trailer because that's not good enough. Got 4,000 back for that. Let's look again. Let's take that one this time. 28 grand. It's a little bit more expensive, but whilst I'm here, one of the things we need to get as well, of course, is planter, and we're going to need some saplings. Right. First things first. Let us pick this up. Please on here. As if you can raise it up high enough. Lower the thing. Tailgate. How do I get the move? Right, I've got to use the right stick. It's fine. Unload this up if we can. at that. That'll be on there. Pallet here. Just like that. See? So. And then what we do, lift that back up. Fasten the belts. And we can drive back to the farm. Hey presto, we've got ourselves our very own tree planter. We've got 40 saplings, so we can plant 40 trees. Which means we're going to have plenty of trees for our own business. For our business needs. And we're going to strip down plenty more trees in the coming days. A little tractor and a single tractor, a planter, a little sapling business. It's great. It is great, this. I like this. I do like this. This is quite cool. I do like this. Try and get this lined up for a nice shot as we come past the wood mill. There we go. So I'll probably leave that actually part there. That makes a bit more sense, because then I can just grab them poplar planter things. We can get rid of those as and when we see fit. Well, I need to get rid of a few more tree stumps. Did I already do it? I think I've probably already removed them. Okay. I might have to get the terrain brush out and take away some of this green leafy stuff that's all over this map, just so I can see better. But yeah, chop down another tree. love how the trees don't fall down. And you think the trees are a bit broken on this map. That one's falling-ish. Trying to. Gonna have to knock them over, I think. Doctor? Ah. This is why the Scorpion King comes in very handy, because the Scorpion King doesn't leave trees standing everywhere. Can't knock down. Knock these down. We're all falling over a bit. Let me put the hood back on, because I can never see what I'm actually in control of. Yeah, well, it seemed to. Yeah. All apart from that bit. Awesome. Let's try and pick this log up. That down to our nice little logging place. And we drop it in here. There's a log for you. Both of those this time. £11 grand for one tree. Not bad. Times that by a few million trees and we'll be laughing all the way to the bank, won't we, kids? Anyway, I think I've reached the end of today's episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on. I'm going to get these trees logged. And then when we come back for the next video, I will have slept through the night because it's getting quite late here on the farm. Or on no man's land. It's not really a farm, is it? Because we have no fields, no animals or anything to speak of. So we will come back, and then tomorrow I will take my newly purchased planter and we will get some trees planted, ready. As I can see us doing a lot of logging to begin with. So yeah, I'm getting distracted by the trees. So thank you everyone for watching today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying the series. It's a slightly different take on Farm Sim. It's not how we would usually play Farm Sim or how I've usually played Farm Sim. But I hope you're enjoying this slightly different approach to things. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. For now, from me, is sadly goodbye. I will see you all again soon.